Hello YouTube. So this week I'm camping with my hut tent. So we've got the Pomoly Manta behind me. So I got a beautiful location on the lake. So as you can see right now, uh, pretty nice sunset. I'll show you a view. Pretty remote in the woods in Nova Scotia. And it's been quiet like this all day, so nothing to complain about. I got a big batch of firewood in the truck, all getting ready to be bucked up, a bunch of birch, and so this is my tent. So it's a Pomoly Manta. So right now I got it set up with the Nortent titanium foldable stove. And I got an A-light chair in there. I got Cabela's cot, sleeping bags. I got a cheap Walmart winter sleeping bag that weighs probably 10 pounds. And then I got a North Face Blue Kazoo inside of it, and with an X-bed sleeping pad. And here I got a little kitchen stand. Got that at Princess Auto for like 30 bucks a couple years ago, so it's pretty convenient. So right now with the tent setup, probably couldn't sleep more than one person really with the cot and the kitchen stand in it, especially with my dogs. I've slept 3 people comfortably though with the dogs and a bunch of wood in it. So without dogs you could probably fit 4 people, and then 2 cots is pretty comfortable unless you had one of those like Helinox one or like Fee Active or Be Active, whatever, low rise cots. Then like you probably fit 3 or 4 in there. All right, time to go buck some wood. Alright, so this is day 2 of the trip. So it's pouring rain now, so I just got in the tent. It's 2 p.m. Just finished cutting up some dry firewood, so I scored the massive piece of driftwood, which was a hardwood, super dry. And then I got some kindling from driftwood again, but from some softwood, so just smaller branches, just to keep the fire going. So I didn't feel like filming breakfast, so anyways, so breakfast this morning was the grilled cheese sandwich made with cheese bread, and then prosciutto, cheese, and then I had 2 scrambled eggs in there. It was a massive sandwich, and it was pretty good. And then for lunch today, so what we're gonna have here is some roasted potato and leek soup. Anyways, I'll add some piri sauce in there. I'll have some bread, and then I'll probably toss some halloumi cheese in it, or I might sear some halloumi cheese. Yeah. So here's my pile of wood. So that's the softwood here, and then probably like 40 pieces of hardwood in the back. So it should do me for all day. Plus I cheated, so I brought like a tote of oak and poplar from home. It's not too dry, like it's probably been inside the shed for like about a month, so cut it like 2 years ago after a hurricane, but it's been sitting outside. I'll be using the old GSI Basecamp cook set. So I've had this thing for, geez, probably 10 years now. It's been really good for us. Like we've took it on many trips. Anyways, we use it as like the family kind of everything cook set. So we used it in my camper for 2 years. We brought it on backpack trips along the Cape Chignecto, like stuff like that. And the one thing I dislike about it, but it's just because it's an aluminum alloy, so it's like you can't cook over a direct flame over it with it. But I mean, super lightweight. So anyways, that was like the cook set for a family. So like it comes with like an even bigger pot, and then the plates and insulated cups, which I use as bowls, the lids, and then a pan and some handles, and the carry case also acts as a sink, a kitchen sink for doing dishes or like gathering blueberries or whatever. All right, so lunch is almost ready. She's getting pretty hot now. I don't know if you can see some steam coming out of her. So what I'm gonna do, because I like eating pretty hot, is I find the front of the stove doesn't get quite that hot. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just move the pot to the front of the stove, kind of eat sitting on my cot, and then yeah, that way she'll be hot the whole time. It's probably like 1 degrees outside. It's about like 10-12 degrees inside the tent. Like, I don't like to be just dying when it's like 20 degrees or 25 degrees. Kind of like to keep it cold. So I'm gonna start eating. I'll catch up later. So when I go truck camping or camping with the family, what I bring is the GSI carry bag, and it's got like every utensil that you'd pretty much need. We stuffed some more in it anyways. We liked it. It was pretty cheap. Well, not quality, but affordable. And it's big enough that you could fit everything. So it's pretty well built. So it opens up in half. So you got all of your forks, spoons. Then I got titanium spoons stacked in there. A couple knives. Enough space to put lighters, matches, or if you wanted to put spice kits in some of those, I put my holders. And then there's we also bought this, which is just a little GSI toaster. Anyways, just kind of opens up. Then you have a little toaster. So it just spreads up the flame anyway. So there's room for that in there. Then it came with this little cutting board. It's just big enough for kind of quick prep. Then you flip this over. So it came with the GSI kitchen knife. It's a ceramic blade. Again, we've had this for about 10 years. We've never sharpened it or reused it tons. That's like pretty good. You can buy replacements for those or just buy them individually for like $5-10, and I would recommend them. Then we bought the GSI camp knife, yeah, whatever, camp chef knife or whatever. Anyways, so the blade is probably like, I don't know, 6-7 inches long. Same thing, stainless steel build, super nice. We've used this for years. And then there's like little kind of holders there for stuff. So we have here like a garlic or ginger grater. You could grate cheese with it. Then you get like the folding spatulas and whatnot. Also have anyways, pretty much like whatever you can fit in it. Like we bought some like cheap dollar store tongs like that, and like spatulas. Just plus we have enough room to put whatever, a can opener. So overall, it works pretty well. Kind of keeps it organized. So tonight for supper, we're gonna have, well, I'm gonna have burgers, so chicken burgers with an Asian marinade that I made. And then some prosciutto, smoked cheese, and then some nice buns anyways. I think they're like pretzel buns or whatever they're called. I got barbecue sauce and mayo with that. So we're gonna cook those in a cast iron pan. It rained a bunch today, so I don't feel like cooking outside. So we'll be cooking that inside. So the prosciutto is ready, so I'm gonna remove that from the pot, from the cast iron pan, and just save it for later for when I'm ready to put the burgers together. So you can see. Kind of wish you could smell that. Smells pretty wicked. Anyways, for camping meal, it's pretty hard to beat. So now chicken is ready. I like it when it's golden brown on the outside. Now so the prosciutto's ready. Now I'll get the buns all cooked up, melt the cheese, and then burgers are gonna be ready to dummy. So this is what my burgers look like. Bunch of prosciutto, chicken, barbecue sauce, mayo, and some smoked cheddar. Alright, time to eat. Good morning. So this is day 3 of the winter camp trip. So getting breakfast ready. So for this morning, I'm just gonna have oatmeal and this here. So they call it like grog or whatever, but it's just like an apple cider. Anyways, I like them. They're pretty good. And then so this oatmeal here, so it's made by Oatbox. My wife buys them, so like this one here is an individual pack, so it's goji berry and cacao. They have like, I don't know, probably 50 different types of oatmeals, and they also have like large bags. They're made in Canada, and they're pretty tasty. And what I like about them is that you can just open the pouch and then pour water straight in, and then there's like a aluminum liner in it, so then you can just eat it right out of the pouch, and it makes less dishes. Or like if you're backpacking or whatever, then it's just something less you have to carry. Boiling water. Try to not spill it everywhere. That little whirl. Be my apple cider. Like I said, you can see there's a aluminum liner in it, so you could just eat right out of the bag. Little tiny shot of maple syrup. And breakfast is ready.